right, now we're gonna start. Go on. Okay. I can't believe I came running in. All right, let's take it to the top of our mats and take your feet about shoulder width distance. And then maybe if you'd like, rolling to toes back to heels a few times. And grounding through the soles of the feet. Stand up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head towards the sun. Let's roll the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. Take those shoulders back and down. Open the palms towards the front of the room. Nice deep breaths here. In and out. In and out. And one more nice deep breath in and out. With our next breath, we're going to inhale, arms up. Reaching and lengthening towards the ceiling, taking the gaze up. And then pull those elbows down to goalpost, slight arch in the back. Inhale back to top. And exhale over towards the right side. If you'd like, drop that right arm, gaze inside of the left elbow. Inhale back to top, reach and lengthen, gaze up. Exhale, pull those elbows down, slight arch. Inhale to top. And palms together, exhale left. Drop that arm if you'd like, gaze inside of the right. Let's do that again, inhale, reach. Exhale, elbows down, slight arch. Inhale, top. Exhale, right. Drop that arm if you'd like. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale to top. Palms together, exhale to the left. Drop that. And this time taking the palms together as we inhale. Slight reach up, slight arch. As we exhale, come forward. Swan dive to forward fold. Letting that back round, head hangs towards the floor. Staying here for a few moments. Let's lift up to flat back. Fingertips to the mat. Gaze out a few feet ahead. If you'd like, you take those palms to shins if that's more comfortable, or even to the thighs. And slowly release it back to forward fold. I'm going to pop that left knee slightly, left hand center of the mat. We're going to open to the right, reach those right fingers up, use a block if you need here. And then slowly release it back to forward fold. Once again, halfway lift. Flatten the back, gaze out. If you'd like, palms to come to the shins or even the thighs, and then bring those fingers back to the mat, forward fold. Topping the right knee, that right hand center, let's open left. And then release back to forward fold. Take those palms to the mat. If you need to bend the knees, let's do that. Then step towards the back, coming into your downward facing dog. So for the first time here, take a moment, maybe pedal the feet. Spreading those fingers wide, really pressing all the way through the palms and the fingers. Maybe coming up on the toes here, and back to the heels, rocking forward and back, up on the toes, back to the heels. Let's do one more like that. And then dropping those heels over towards the right side of the room, we'll hold that stretch. Back up on the toes in the center, let's drop them left, hold. And back to the toes, center, straight back, drop those heels. We're going to take that right toe up towards the ceiling, pointed toe, straight leg, three-legged. If you'd like, rotate the right foot, small circles, warming through that ankle. And reverse direction. And then looking forward, we're going to slowly start to bring that right foot stepping outside of the right hand. So nice and slow, take it slow, let those hips adjust to that stretch. And if you'd like, you can drop the left knee here. You can stay in that modified lunge or take the elbows down if you'd like a deeper stretch. Release the head towards the mat, relaxing through the neck. Slowly coming back to the hands. And let's take that right hand on the outside of the right foot. We're going to slowly straighten that right knee as you drop the hips back. You can stay lifted here through the chest or drop it towards the thigh if you want a deeper stretch. And come back into that bend. Bring the right hand back around. Tuck that left toe. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Let's take that left toe up. Pointed toes straight leg, three-legged. If you'd like, rotating the left foot, small circles. And reverse direction. And then looking forward, we're going to step wide, slowly bringing that left foot outside the left hand into a wide lunge. Holding there for a moment, let the hips adjust. If you'd like, take the right knee down. staying there or taking the elbows to the mat for a deeper stretch. Release the head towards the floor. Slowly come up on the hands. Take that left hand on the outside. We're going to straighten slowly through the left. Drop that the hips back. If you'd like, take the chest towards the thigh for a deeper stretch. Let's come back into that bend. Left hand back around. Tuck the right toe. Step it back to down dog. I'm going to come into plank next for the first time. So wave forward, lower the hips towards the mat. Engage the core. Pressing fully through the palms and the feet. Everything's nice and tight. If you need to, you can always drop to those knees for modified plank as we hold for a few breaths here. And on the next exhale, let's push it back to down dog. Taking that right toe back up, three-legged. This time we're going to bend that right knee, taking heel towards the glute, opening the hip towards the right side of the room, gaze under the arm. Straighten. And let's step it through to a low lunge right between those hands. Finding your balance, we'll sweep fingers up to a high lunge. Sinking down to that bend, release the shoulders away from the ears. If you'd like, adding a little bit of movement here, keeping that bend as the hands reach down, and then straighten the knees, you lengthen towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Two more. And last one, lengthen, straighten both legs, drop that left heel down to the mat. We're gonna reach and lengthen towards the ceiling as you square everything front, and then come forward, flat back. Those palms to the right shin. Now you can stay here in this stretch or take it deeper by dropping the fingers to the mat, chest towards the thigh, nose towards the knee, in pyramid. Let's walk those fingers up the right leg. And slowly open towards the left side of the room. Toes will point out just slightly. Arms are going to reach up. Fingers spread wide. We're going to bend the knees. Pull those elbows down. Inhale, lengthen back to the ceiling. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Continue here and move louder with your breath. Now we'll transition to sunflower as we hinge forward, big circle with the arms, sweeping the floor and lengthening back to the ceiling. Exhale, hinge forward, sweep. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen. Just a few more here. And last one. Lengthen to the ceiling, turn those toes towards the left wall. Options are to drop those hands to your thighs or continue reaching. We're going to hinge forward, coming flat back, parallel to the floor. So again, you can take those hands to your thighs, supporting your lower back that way. Or keep those hands stretched out. And then bring those arms out to airplane. If they're already out, drop the left fingers down to the mat. Right arm's going to reach up, gently twist open to the front. And release the right hand down. Left arm is going to reach up, open to the back. Yeah, left hand back down. We're walking fingers forward. Turn the right toes front, bend the knee. Low lunge, let's step it back. Down dog. We're going to come back into plank here, so wave your body forward, lower the hips, engage the core. Holding for a few breaths. You can always drop to the knees. And one more breath, let's exhale it back. Take that left toe up. This time bending the left knee if you'd like, opening the hip towards the left side of the room, gaze under that left arm. And straighten that leg, let's step it through, low lunge. Finding your balance here, we're going to sweep fingers up to a high lunge. Sink down to that bend, release the shoulders. If you'd like, adding some movement here, keep that bend, take the hands down, we're straightening the knees, you lengthen to the ceiling, exhale, bend, inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend. 3 more. And last one here, let's straighten through both legs, dropping that right heel down to the mat. We're gonna lengthen to the ceiling, square everything forward, then come forward, flat back, palms to left shin. And stay there or take it all the way down to the mat pyramid. Walk the fingers up the left leg and let's open right, toes are pointing out just slightly, arms are gonna reach up, palms together this time, bring them down, bend the knees, hands to heart center. Let's roll the shoulder back down, really open that chest, tuck the bottom underneath. And just stay there for a few moments. Pressing the palms together. Inhale as we straighten and lengthen. Exhale, coming into 5-point star. The arms come out to a T this time. Back into that squat, let's fold. Lengthening front and back of the room. Inhale up, palms together. Exhale, first squat. Inhale up. Exhale, 5-point star. Continuing here, alternating between those two with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling bend. Continue here for a few more rounds. We're all going to come back together in that first up, hands to heart center. If you'd like, holding here, or we can pulse it. Keep it low and pulse. Keep going. Let's do 4 more. Pulse it. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Slowly release those fingers to the mat, straightening the legs, dropping the head towards the floor. Holding here or reaching through. Rocking those fingers out behind you, elbows bend for a deeper stretch. Walk the fingers back forward and up towards that left foot. Turn that left toe forward, bend the knee, step it back. Downward facing dog. We're gonna drop the knees here, sit back. Let's rest in child's pose for a few breaths. Take the knees wide if you'd like, dropping that chest closer to the floor. And then let's inhale, exhale it up to hands and knees. Let's stay here for a moment, coming into our cat-cow. As we round through that back, take the head towards the mat, press into the shoulders. And then starting at the bottom, let's arch it. Belly towards the mat, gaze towards the ceiling as we inhale. Exhale, slowly press it back up. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Let's do 3 more breaths here. And on your last breath, let's exhale back into cat. Hold there for a moment. And come back to neutral spine. We'll take the right fingers forward, left foot back, spinal balance. Flexing that left foot, reaching forward, lengthening front and back of the room. As you engage that core, tighten the glute. You're always welcome to bind here if you'd like. Bend the left knee, let's reach around. Grab those left toes, gently pull it up. And then slowly release back to our spinal balance. We'll hold there. And back to the mat. Other side, left hand, right leg, spinal balance. Lengthening front and back of the room. If you'd like, stay there or bend the right knee. Reach around those left fingers, grab the toes, pull it up. And then slowly release back to our spinal balance. And back to the mat. Go ahead and tuck the toes, let's push back to down dog. We're going to step forward, coming into your forward fold. Round through the back here. Let that head hang. If you'd like, grab onto the elbows. If you'd like, rock side to side here. Release those fingers back to that. Slowly roll it up. Fingertips dragging here. At the top, we'll roll back the shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders back and down into mountain. Nice deep breath in. Let's reach up, palms together, slide back. And swan dive, come back to forward fold. Halfway lift, we're flattening the back, gaze out ahead of us. And back to forward fold. Come to standing as you sweep those hands out in front of you, sit back in chair. Then the knees, weight over the heels. You should be able to wiggle the toes, bring the palms to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, head towards ceiling. Exhale as we twist the right. Slowly take that left elbow towards the right knee. and then come back to center. In chair, we'll come up on the toes here. We're gonna reach and balance if you'd like. Slowly releasing the heels back to chair and come into forward fold. Palms come to the mat. We can step back here or jump back to plank. Dropping the knees for a modification. We'll push forward on the toes and we'll lower chaturanga. Pushing up to cobra or upward facing dog. In cobra, the knees are on the mat, elbows bent, or you can straighten through the arms, knees off. Into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes here, take it all the way back. We'll take that right toe up, three-legged. And then come into plank if you can. Pull that knee in towards the chest as you come into plank. Inhale, lengthen and extend. You can also just stay in down dog, pull that knee to the chest. Inhale, extend it back out. So you're where you're comfortable, flowing into plank or not. Inhale as we extend, exhale as we pull forward. One more. And extend it back. Step through with the right foot, follow with the left, forward fold. Slowly round up. And then inhale, arms up, palms together, slide back. Swan dive, forward fold, halfway lift. Back to forward fold. Coming up as we sit back, chair. Palms together here, nice deep breath. Exhale as we twist left. Come back to center. If you'd like, back up on the toes, we'll reach and balance. And chair, forward fold, palms to the mat, step it back, plank. Dropping those knees for modification, or once again, push forward on the toes, lower chaturanga. Pushing up to cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, take it all the way back. Take that left toe up. Pulling knee in towards chest if you can into plank. Inhale as we extend back up. Exhale forward. Inhale, extend. Continue here at your pace with your breath. One more. Inhale as we extend it back. Step through, left foot, followed by the right, forward fold. And slide bend in the knees. Let's reverse swan dive this time. Palms together, slide back. Swan dive to forward fold. Halfway lift. Back to forward fold. As we come up, sit back in chair. Moving a little quicker this time. Palms at the heart center. Nice deep breath. Exhale, twist right. Back to center. Up on the toes if you'd like to balance. Chair. Back to chair. Forward fold. Palms to the mat. Step it back. Plank. Drop the knees for modification or push forward. Lower chaturanga. Pushing up to cobra or upward facing dog. Drop the knees this time if you'd like. Child's pose, a 3 push-up. And we'll tuck the toes, push all the way back. Take that right toe up. This time pull that right knee out towards the right elbow. Inhale, back up to 3-legged. Exhale, pull it forward to the right. Inhale, extend. This time let's take it center for 2. Extend. One more. And then we'll take it to the left for 2. Pulling that knee towards the left. Inhale, extend. One more time. And back up. Step through. Follow with the left. Forward fold. Slight bend in the knees. And reverse swan dive to top. Palms together. Slight back. Swan dive to forward fold. Halfway lift. And back to forward fold. We're coming up as you sit back in chair. Palms together. Nice deep breath. Exhale, twisting to the left. Come back to center if you'd like. Back up on the toes. We'll balance here. And back to chair. Forward fold. Palms down. Step back. Plank. Dropping the knees for modification or pushing it forward. Lower chaturanga. Pushing up. Cobra or upward facing dog. Drop the knees. Child's pose or 3 push-ups. Tuck the toes as we push it back to down dog. Take the left toe up. Let's pull that left knee over towards the left elbow and plank if you can. Inhale, extend. And again, left. Inhale, extend. Take it center for 2. And now over to the right elbow for 2. If you can, twist it, cross. Inhale, extend. And one more. Inhale, extend. Let's drop that left foot here to down dog. Hold there for a few breaths. Then we're dropping the knees, sitting back in child's pose. Let's rest here. Go ahead and grab a drink if you need. All right, let's come into some warriors next. As we take a nice deep breath in, exhale the hands and knees. We're tucking the toes, pushing back to downward facing dog. Take that right toe up, pointed toe straight, leg three-legged. Holding there for a moment, just stretching through those toes towards the ceiling, and sweep it through to a low lunge. From here, dropping that left heel, spin it down towards the mat. You're finding your balance and sweep fingers up, coming into your warrior one. Nice deep breath. Exhale, maybe deepen here. And again. Exhale, maybe deepen one more time. We'll hold there. And one more breath in here. As we exhale it, slowly opening towards the left side room to warrior two. Hands parallel to the mat. Gaze comes over the right fingertips. Turn that right palm up towards the ceiling here. We're going to hinge front and then take it up and back to reverse warrior. Resting the left hand gently along the leg or wrapping it around that lower back if that's comfortable for you. Slowly come back to warrior two. We'll sweep those left fingers forward, coming back into our warrior one. We're going to interlace fingers here, reach and lengthen towards the ceiling. Come forward, chest covering over a thigh. We're reaching front of the room. Hold it there. And slowly sweep back up. Release those palms, nice deep breath. Exhale it open. Warrior two. Turn the right palm up once again, sweep forward back to reverse warrior. We're windmilling the arms all the way to the front here, coming back to a low lunge. Spin up on that left toe, step it back, down dog. We're going to take that left toe up. Three-legged. Sweep it through to a low lunge, dropping the right heel, spinning down. Sweep fingers up to warrior one on the left. And nice deep breath in. Let's exhale, deepen. And again, inhale. Exhale and deepen. Let's hold there for 3 breaths. With your next breath here, let's exhale, slowly open to the right side of the room. Hands parallel. Gaze over the left fingers. Turn that left palm up towards the ceiling. We're hinging front. Take it back. Reverse warrior. Gently resting the right fingers or wrapping the right arm around your lower back. Let's come back to warrior two. We'll sweep fingers forward, coming back into our warrior one. This time interlacing fingers. Reach pointer fingers up towards the ceiling. Lengthen there, then come forward. Flat back as we hover, chest over thigh. Sweep it back up to the ceiling, release those palms, nice deep breath. Exhale, open, warrior two. Turn the left palm up, let's hinge front, take it back, reverse warrior. Windmill the arms all the way front to a left low lunge, step it back, down dog. Take a moment there, pedal the feet. We're gonna come back to that right side, bring the right toe up. This time bending the right knee if you'd like, opening that hip once again. Straighten, let's step it through, low lunge. Drop the left heel, and warrior one, sweep those hands up. Back into our warrior one, nice deep breath. Exhale it open, warrior two. Turn that right palm up, let's hinge front and take it back to reverse warrior. And windmill here, taking right elbow to right knee, left hand towards the ceiling, side angle. If you'd like, drop the fingers, right fingers to the mat. Add in a little bit of balance here if you'd like, or you can just stay in side angle. If you'd like to add that balance, we're gonna walk those right fingers forward, putting the weight into the right foot, right leg, as we slowly rise into this balanced half moon. If you'd like, you can float the right fingers off the floor. Slowly release those fingers to the floor, start to bend the right knee, take it back to side angle. If you want to take a bind here, you can. Drop that left hand behind your back, sliding down towards the right hip, reach under the right leg with the right fingers. If you can, interlace those fingers and square everything back to the left side. You can always take a deeper stretch here by straightening through the right knee in that bind. Come back to that bend, let's release it, back to side angle. Slowly straighten through the right knee, triangle. Right hand can stay on the mat. You can bring it up to ankle or shin. Flatten the body out. Slowly release those left fingers down towards the mat. And right hand on the opposite side. And then we're gonna, if you'd like, step the left foot in a touch and then gently open to the right. Reach those right fingers up towards the ceiling. If you need to bend that right knee a little bit, you can here. Slowly come back around. Coming back into our triangle. We're gonna bend the right knee, side angle once more. And then sweep it up and back to reverse warrior. Take the right fingers up and towards the back of the room. And then windmill forward, low lunge. And step the right foot back down. Take a moment there, maybe pedal the feet. Pressing back into the heels. Stick that left toe up. Bending the left knee as we open the hip. Straighten, step it all the way through. Spin that right heel down, sweep fingers up, warrior one on the left. Nice deep breath, deepen, let's hold. And another breath in as we exhale it open, warrior two. Turn that left palm up, hinge front, pick back, reverse, warrior. Let's windmill those arms, left elbow to left knee, right hand towards the ceiling. Side angle if you'd like, drop the left fingers down to the mat. Staying here, again, if you'd like to try that balance, we're gonna walk those left fingers forward, put all the weight into the left leg as you slowly rise, bring the right leg up to 90. Balance half moon if you'd like, floating the left fingers off the floor. Release those fingers to the mat, start to bend the left knee, come back to side angle. And if you want to take that bind, drop the right hand behind the back. Reach left fingers under, grab those fingertips forward. If you'd like, straighten that left knee, deeper stretch. Come back into that bend. Release the bind, side angle. And we'll start to straighten through that left knee to triangle. Left hand can stay on the mat. You can bring it to ankle or shin. Slowly releasing the right fingers down to the mat. And left hand as well. Step that right foot in if you need to, just a touch, and then gently open up to the left, twisting at the waist. Come back around, coming back into our triangle. Bend that left knee back into side angle. And then sweep it up and back once more to reverse warrior. We'll windmill the arms forward. Left low lunge and step it back to down dog. Take a moment. Let's go ahead and drop the knees back to child's pose. All right, now normally we would do a little bit more balance work here, but we're kind of doing a shortened version today. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of core work with some boat. So go ahead and walk those hands up, sit on the heels. And we're gonna roll to one side, bring the legs around in front. Knees bent. Hands are reaching out in front of you. Hold on. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, slowly sit back. Engage that core. Let's roll the shoulders back and down. Open chest if you can. Bring the feet off the mat. Squeeze those knees together. Same here. If you'd like it sitting straight, reach up towards the toes. Even more of a challenge here if you'd like. You can drop to a low boat. Tuck the chin. Drop low. Hold. And come back up to that fold. And then slowly drop it back down one more time. Tuck the chin. And come back up, hold, and slowly roll it forward, sit up tall. We do that one more time, reaching forward, deep breath, exhale it back. If you can, feet off the mat, squeeze those knees together. This time if you like, we're going to straighten the right, drop that heel down, and straighten through the left, drop the heel, tap, and tap, right and left. You can always modify by taking the hands to the mat and keep it going here for 4 more. Both sides. And 2. Last one. And come back to top. Squeeze those knees back together. forward. Straighten the legs. We're tall here, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, forward, flat back down to those toes. You're ignoring her. Walk it back up.
Is the music annoying?
They're ignoring her. Alright, I lost my train of thought. Alright, we're going to go ahead, scoop the bottom down on the mat so you can roll all the way back, knees to the chest. Give them a squeeze, and then let's stretch it out long. Reach up over your head, straighten the legs out in front. And let's bring those knees to 90-degree bend here, up off the floor, hands straight up towards the ceiling. Moving into our reverse spinal balance, so right hand drops back towards the back of the room, left leg straightens towards the front. Engage the core, try to keep that lower back on the mat. Don't let that right foot drop, just keep it lifted to that 90-degree bend. Slowly come back up. And take the left hand, right leg out. Hold there. Slowly come back up. And again, right arm, left leg out. We're going to hold it for 6, 2, and 1. Come back up. Left arm, right leg. Hold for 6, 2, and 1. Come back up. One more time. Right arm, left leg out. And come on up. Left arm, right leg out. And 2 and 1. Come on up, knees in. Give a squeeze. Let's make small circles here. Massage that lower back gently into the mat. And then reverse direction. And take those knees to center. Arms come out to a T. I'm going to drop those knees left slowly. Gaze towards the right fingers. Try to keep those shoulders on the mat. If you'd like, you can straighten the right leg out here. Grab onto the toes with your left fingers. And release that foot. Let's bring it back in. Knees come back to center. And then over towards the right side. Gaze left. If you'd like, straightening the left leg, grab onto those toes with the right fingers. And release that foot, bring it back, knees back in the center. Give it a squeeze. Take that right knee and left leg out. Flexing both feet, we're going to pull that right knee gently towards the right shoulder and hold that straight. And then just bring that right knee just across the chest. We're keeping the back and the shoulders on the mat. Just bringing that knee across the chest so you're stretching through that outer thigh and glute on the right. Grab on with the right hand, keeping the knee bent. Slowly open to the right, pulling out and down gently towards the floor. Straighten the right leg, reach up towards the ceiling. Grab on behind the thigh or the calf and pull it in gently. If you'd like, rotate the foot here. And cross the body just slightly once again, keeping the back on the mat. Grab on with that right hand somewhere along the right leg, open all the way out to the right side. Bring that right leg all the way back down to meet the left, flexing both feet, we're pulling the left knee in. Grab onto the left shin, pull that knee towards shoulder. We're bringing that knee just across the chest, keeping the back flat. Grab onto the left hand, keep that knee bent, open up to the left, pulling out and down gently. Straighten the left leg, reach up towards the ceiling, grab on behind the thigh or calf, pull it in. If you like, you can rotate that foot here. And then we're bringing it across the body. Grab on with that left hand, let's open all the way out to the left. Take that left foot down to the mat, keeping the left knee bent. Right ankle on top of left knee, we're reaching through the legs. Grab on behind that left side, pull into figure 4. If you want to stay right here, that's fine. Or you can cross the right all the way over. Grab it onto both shins, gently pulling down, knees towards chest. Whatever feels better to you. rock if you're coming into this position. You can rock side to side. Sometimes that feels good. And slowly release it. Take the right foot down, right knee bent, left ankle on top as you reach through. Behind that right thigh, pull it in. Again, you can stay there or cross it all the way over. Grab the shins, pull down. And release it. Let's take those feet up towards the ceiling. Deep side fingers, grab the big toes. Pull those knees out and down the side. Elbows come inside. Gently pressing towards the floor. Be like rock side to side. And slowly release it. Bring those knees back in. Give them one more squeeze. And let's roll all the way up. Facing the front, taking the legs wide. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take that right arm up and over towards the left. Left arm up and over towards the right. I'm used to reversing that. And then let's turn to face that leg. Drop your chest towards thigh, nose towards knee. Walk it up slowly. We'll take that right arm up and over to the left, chest squared front. And turn to face the leg, dropping chest towards thigh, the nose towards the knee. Stretching Alright, walk it back up. Let's take those hands center, nice flat back, walk forward. Come into the elbows if you can, or continue walking out in front of you, dropping that head towards the floor. Walk it back up. Let's go ahead and cross the feet in front. Normally I do a little more stretching, but you all know how to stretch. We'll cross the feet in front, sit up nice and tall. Take that head over towards your right shoulder, slowly roll forward. And take it all the way around. We're going to come back to that left shoulder as we hold the head that way and roll the right back. Big roll for 3, 2, and 1. Taking the head opposite direction towards the right. And now all the way around. Come back to that right shoulder and hold there as you roll the left back for 3, and 2, and 1. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take a few breaths together here. Inhale to lengthen towards the ceiling. And exhale down. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale back down. One more nice deep breath together here. Palms together at the top as we gaze up. Exhaling, hands down to our heart center. And namaste. And this is where we would go ahead and do 5 minutes of relaxation, deep breathing, so you can just lay down on your back. I'm not going to walk you through that. But then if we want to lay down on our back for about 5 minutes and just do some meditation or just nice deep breathing. All right, thanks. Let me pause this.